So welcome back, guys. This time I'm going to review the battle that is listed as battle 100 in the Evo site. You can download all the battles of the season number 3 in the Europa Barbarorum online website. And just for the sake of the order in my channel, I will say that this is battle number 5th, sorry, number 5, and that's just for my channel because I don't know in reality which number this battle corresponds to in the order of the real season order, so to speak. And let's see what this battle brings us. So battle number 100. I hope I can fix the problem with my breathing. You can hear my breathing through my mouth, or perhaps also through my nose, but most of the time is through my mouth. So I will try to change my behavior in that respect. And this is the Romani again, and this is me again, of course. And this time I will be facing geek's Arvernii. And let's fast forward for the formation deployment. Let's see what I am planning this time. Of course, I will deploy in the manipular formation as always. I have 2 Petsoi Bratioi at the sides this time instead of 1, and 2 Hastati at the middle of the front line, and at the back I have 4 Principes, 2 Petites Extraordinari, 2 Triarii, so I have a very solid formation at the back. And let's put normal speed. I have at the front 2 Mistophoroi Criticoi. I have 2 cav units at the sides, Equites Romani and Equites Romani. So this time I am not spending a lot of money on cav. The last game it was a disaster with my cav, so I decided to spend less money on my cav to avoid that problem. I have also 1 medium skirmish unit, 1 Velites, 2 Velites at the side, so the skirmishers are protecting the front and the sides and also the center, and of course my general. So this is the Roman formation, the manipular formation, and let's see Game Geek's formation. He has at the front 4 units of Neitos, standard 4 units of Neitos, and he has this kind of wing formation, also kind of standard formation for armies. He has, yeah, this is a mirror formation with 2 Argios and 2 Tecastos, and he has at the center 2 Tecatos. And these skirmisher units, 1 unit of Clona Ignacio, 1 unit of Yasote, and I think these are also Clona Ignacio, the Northern Iberian skirmishers. So you see players protect their sides with the skirmishers, and this unit of Pictoneneitos, I think they have two hit points, and he has deployed them in loose formation because he's suspecting that I will shoot them because they don't have body armor. And at the back, this unit of Gairoas, his general, and 2 units of Celto-Germanic veteran cav. These are good skirmisher cav, and 1 unit of Leukepos, the Gallic light cavalry. So this is the light version of these other 2 units. So a very standard army, also for Game Geek, with the 4 natives at the front, the 2 Argios, the Tecastos and the Tecatos to use the axes. The skirmisher contingent, which is weaker than mine because I have the Mistophoroi, Criticoi, and those guys will destroy these 2 units of Yasota. And also my Velites are better as these Iberian skirmishers. And Geek is thinking to use this unit of Pictonenatos at some point to flank my army. So let's fast forward. Armies are, well, my army is getting closer, and I am moving my Cretans to the side in close formation, because I saw no need to keep them in loose formation as if I were expecting a missile exchange. Sorry. So I put these guys just to be annoying to the main body of this army, and try to shoot as many of these units as possible with my Cretans. And I think they are shooting these NATOs. You see the arrows here. I was trying to take advantage of the unshielded side of the NATOs. They don't have shields at the right side, and you see these guys taking shots, but not casualties, because they have very good armor. Finally, one man is dead, and I think I will not linger in that attitude. And Geek has his clone Ignacio here in kind of a passive attitude, because I am doing what I want. These Cretans, they don't have counter, they are just doing what they want. And I am trying to pick a good target. Let's see, they are shooting these NATOs. And also these other Cretans are already in close formation. And I will take advantage of this position of Geek's army. You see, is not in the correct position. And he's also already throwing his javelins. And I am shooting at this unit with the Cretans. And this unit has taken a lot of losses, actually. More than 10. Like 12. And these guys are just soaking in the jabs. I think this is a really dubious strategy now, because you lose also this knife. I don't think, perhaps it is not worth it. And now Geek is moving his Decastus here, and I saw that, and I start to shoot them with the Cretan. So this was a mistake on the Arvernii, just moving units and not taking care of the Cretans. The Cretans are deadly. And of course, Geek has his concentration in the engagement with the NATOs, because this is crucial for the Arvernii. And he's moving his Argios to the flank, as it should be. And this unit of the Castis has taken a lot of losses, like 20 already. Petsoibrator, I should he's charging. And this is the reason I use these skirmishers at the front to disrupt the charge of the cells. And that works, but also you lose this money. I don't know if that's worth it, but at least you can shoot your pillar. You see this unit taking some losses. My Cretans are still firing somewhere here, and this is too much time fighting my skirmishers. I just push the NATOs to the Hastati. Now the Principes are shooting, so this is a very good thing for the Romans. And this is a mistake, because the Argios are pushing too deep and they are unprotected. And I noticed that, and I started at some point to shoot them with my Velites. You see here I'm moving these Velites back, and these Argios are exposed. The NATOs are already fighting. The Hastati, you see 67 men against 90. And 60 archers charging the Petsoibretioi. So this first line is just stopping the charging cells, and I will try to take advantage of these spaces with my skirmishers. And you see these velites are reforming in close formation to be more effective with their jabs, and they will start to shoot the archers. And these guys are already starting to tremble, and they rout. So that was a mistake. And here geek is trying to push also with the Iberian skirmishers, but they are facing the Cretans and the Triaria, so there's no hope there. And I'm taking advantage of these flanks, so that's the point of this formation, that you can take advantage of this kind of situations with javelins, and you can close the flanks whenever you want. So this is a bluff that plays in my favor. King is trying to attack with his cab at the flank, but I was aware of that. I am playing defensive at that point, and I just left this unit there because when you win this kind of engagement, like, you get excited and you try to attack and do something else because yeah, you beat the archers. The archers is a very good unit, but that would be a mistake. See how many units Game has here, so he will kill my Princess very easy, very easy. So I already routed the northern Iberian skirmishers as expected, and this has that he can start to flank the enemy army. Latest Extraordinary are fighting here in the block, and I could just shoot the back of these guys, but I was not doing that. I was shooting at Gengik's cavalry. This cab is very susceptible to arrows and jabs and etc. He's charging the velites, but the velites will resist, and there comes the support of the Princess Romani, and I have here 1 units of Petites. And these guys are already routing, the pressure was too much. These guys were already hurt before the melee engagement, then I just remember that. This is the starting of a chain route. You see a solid line here, but with breaches, and I also have here the possibility to flank. These two units were just dancing with each other, and you see here the effects of the flanking. The nades are routing, archers are returning, they are facing to the Extraordinary, 1 unit of Princess, and they are routing already, like, that was a bit comic. And I start to flank at this side. The velites are chasing the Iberian skirmishers, so this is not looking good for the Arvernii. A lot of flanking, and this is very bad for them, and they already accepted defeat. So I remember this battle, and I think Gengik was too hasty with his archers at this side, and perhaps not taking advantage of the flanks. Well, let's see the results. And the Cretans also, he was not taking care of the Cretans. The Cretans can be deadly. You see the results here. These guys were the guys on my left flank. The other guys didn't have too many kills. They didn't have too many chances at shooting at the back of the enemy infantry. And the Hastati did their job, and the other units also. So this was an early admission of defeat. So there are not a lot of kills, but these results for these units of Cretans is really impressive for just having like 700 kills in the Romans. This kind of results usually come when the kills are like in 1000 and higher. So good game to Game Geek, and let's see you at next time. And I hope this sounds better as the last recording or commentary. Adios.